boosted my 401k. Just because after some point, IRS regulations, certain income levels, you're capped at what you can contribute.
Yep.
And so I've been capped for many years, and so now I can put in whatever percentage I boosted that up. So it's like 18%.
Score!
Yeah, but they don't match 18%. They'll
No.
match 6% of my contributions, which is still good.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Better
so-
than most, actually.
But it reduces my taxable income.
Yeah.
It's money being saved, right?
Yeah.
The way I look
And
at
that's
it.
what it's about.
And travel fund
Okay.
or whatever fund
But you have a travel fund because you're going, when do you
Yeah.
go to Egypt?
next year in June.
And how long are you going for?
Well, between Oslo and Egypt, I'll be gone probably 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow. And your daughter's going with you, yeah?
Yep.
So good for you guys. Grandkids are going to be jealous.
Well, I don't think that. I think
Well, no,
they're too
because
young.
you're taking her.
Huh?
Not where you're going, but
Oh.
you're going with mom. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Egypt at this point in their age said,
They're like, what?
yeah, probably wouldn't be very interesting for them.
Right. Go ahead and let all the way down. Legs are uncrossed.
Yeah, I just consider it my mad money, whatever I want to do.
Yep. That's nice. Are you going to Vegas anytime soon?
You know, I was thinking about that.
Because you haven't been there in a minute.
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah. Neither have I.
And, I don't know, I mean, I was thinking about it, but then I thought, well, it'd be fun to go with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if I can tell you that we want to go, that will.
It's been hot, hot, hot out there. My in-laws, they just took off on a 2-month cruise.
Oh, wow.
I think they're in Croatia right now.
So did they fly to Europe in this 2 months, or did they start somewhere?
So they flew, and then they're just going to be, this cruise ship is just kind of going around that whole area. They were supposed to also go, they're going to Egypt. They were supposed to go to Israel, and then all that happened. They're just floating around, and she put up a Facebook post saying she was bored.
Well, good for them.
Yeah. Getting out, enjoying. My father-in-law, he said he was enjoying the higher alcohol content beers.
Oh. Because, you know, the people that I know here, that if I said go to Vegas, they're either gamblers who have been all the time
In the
gambling,
casino, yeah.
which I don't want to do,
Nope.
and, or, well, there's one other person that I would go with, but she's like a mountain biker type. You know, it's like, yeah, I won't be doing
Complete
that.
opposite.
I mean, we would have fun going to shows or eating,
Right.
but, you know, it's like, what else do you do?
Right. It was crazy. I was watching this, it was a drone, and it was taking footage of the pools at Vegas. They are disgusting. They are so disgusting. The pools that have like the pool parties.
Oh, yeah.
They were showing like what the water looked like next to like the normal pools.
Oh.
It's like mucky and gross.
Oh my God.
And so one of my clients, she went, And her and her husband are mid-30s, late 30s. And she's like, we love going to those, but we don't go, like, we have a rule, no head into the water, because that water, you just don't know. And she's like, we were tipsy, having the best time ever. And then my husband was getting into the pool and he slipped and went completely underwater and we both freaked. I'm like, oh
my God.
That's gross. That's gross.
But even when you're body,
Right? I'm like, no.
I mean, because, you know.
Still access.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, and it's so expensive to go to those pool parties.
Insane. Well, they always have like DJs and.
Well, just the entrance, but then the booze
on
is,
top of that
is so expensive
Yeah.
and everything else.
I don't know how people like the cabanas. Like, those must be pricey.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just.
No.
I'm older, so, you know, but still.
I was never into any of that. I'm like, that's just too much.
That, I mean, thinking about it now, that's so gross.
It's so gross. It's like the color looked gray of the pools overhead. Ugh, and it's just a bunch of young 20-somethings doing
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, ew, 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 ew. Good on them.
You were talking about stuff on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
About documentaries. They have, I don't know if it was Netflix or Prime
Uh-huh.
Video, but about Celine Dion.
Oh, her stiff person syndrome.
Yeah.
Watching her sing in Paris, I was, oh my gosh, after
Yeah.
seeing that, I can't imagine. And if that's the last spot that she gets to sing, talk about an epic stage.
Yeah. But they actually showed her having an episode.
Yeah, it looks painful.
So you saw that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Painful. And it's a very, very rare
Yeah.
disease. Like, when I first heard about it, I was like, what? What
Yeah,
is that?
what is that? Yeah. So it goes to show it doesn't matter how much money you have or whatever.
When your body takes over you,
Yeah.
God, it's mercy.
Well, think about it, you know, I mean, that's her passion, and she can't do it.
That's just like depressing, and the fact, you know, she did lose her husband, who was like,
Yeah.
they were in love.
Yeah.
It seemed like very in love. And she went through a lot. Did you see, you know how Matthew Perry, he passed away earlier in the year, was that?
Yeah.
They just charged 5 doctors
Oh, yeah.
and 2 people with his death. I was like, huh. And Charlie Sheen's ex-wife is one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's the one that supposedly gave it to him. Oh.
I just saw the headline, I didn't read it.
Yep.
I did see something where Matthew Perry, he must have been on a talk show or something, where he talked about he would go to open houses and look in the medicine cabinet.
Yes, and see if they have any pills. That's insane.
Isn't that, I mean,
That's like you have hit a level that you can't control. Let's put your chin slightly back up for me. are you doing on hair products?
Okay, so I use the Aveda.
Yep, the Invanti stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then in between, to do the mask.
Yep.
I either use a, is it, Violage?
Yep.
Or, Design Me has one too.
Yes, they have a really good one.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
I alternate between those two.
What are you using any sort of like hydrating oil or leave-in, or is it just the Invanti when you're doing any sort of hair products?
Okay, so, the Design Me has like a spray.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's
And
like the mother of all hair treatment spray, I think.
I don't know what it's.
Yep.
I think purple bottle.
Yep.
I do that, and
Okay.
then, there's the oil that you showed me for Design Me.
Yes. Is it the turquoise green, like the CBD?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
so when I dry my hair, I use that.
Okay. Perfect.
And then after styling, I don't know if you could call what I do styling.
You style. You're blow drying, right?
Yeah, blow dry.
That's styling. That's styling. It's more than most do. You'd be shocked.
It never comes out like you do it.
Yes, I'm the professional, right?
I know, but it's like, you want it to come out that way, but
You're like, it's gonna work this time. Promise.
But Aveda has a oil kind of to, that after you dry your hair,
Uh-huh.
that you could put on, and then just kind of do the ends.
Okay.
So it doesn't kind of stick out or
Yeah.
look flyaway.
Kind of like styles it for
Yeah.
you. Perfect. Yeah, your hair's looking great. Everything's looking good. So when I don't do my regular checkup on products, that's when you guys are usually struggling.
Yeah. Well, you had shown me the Design Me,
It's good.
and so, I started looking through their other products.
Their products are very hydrating, but not where it leaves a residue on the hair. That's what I like about them. Because we need hydration here in Colorado.
Yeah.
But you don't want too much, especially on finer hair, because it just weighs it down and makes it feel like there's something on it. They're wild out there today. You hear them?
Yeah.
Usually it's quiet.
At least they're enjoying themselves.
They're having a good day. They're making brats and hot dogs up front earlier today. They've been experimenting with new foods up there versus your regular boutique foods, I guess you would say. They've been trying nachos, pretzels and cheese.
Kind of hard to eat nachos when you're having a haircut.
Yes. We're gonna blow dry you and cut you again. Do you want any more water? Or are you doing okay? How are the girls? They're doing good. Harper's now in 4th grade. Faith, I told you she got in a car accident, didn't I? Oh, yeah. She, this could be her 3rd one in 3 years, a total car. She was on the 225/25 machine. She was the middle lane. There's a semi on the left and a semi merging, and the one merging, she was trying to just push her, but she was stuck with a semi car, and she I know. So I was here working, and then I had to roll with my family, like, if it's an emergency, call me 45, and I'll pick it up, just know you'll be on speaker with my clients. And so she called twice, and I picked up, and she's screaming. She's like, there's glass everywhere. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? So So, yes, that happened, and so I've been kind of working through that. We hired an attorney. Luckily, the semi-truck that she was pushed into had video cameras on his rig and recorded the whole thing. And she had to go to the hospital. So the police came to the hospital, and they told her that he was written a reckless driving ticket right away.
Yeah, the one that was marking.
Yep. So it'll be an easy case for the attorney.
Yeah.
And now she's carless again.
What about physical?
Yeah, she's been going to the chiropractor. She's been having back issues, ankle issues. So there's two sides of the accident. There's the car side and then the personal injury. So we're still working those, and she's going to chiropractor and just taking it easy. Thank God she didn't have to stay overnight or have anything like that. She did have a really bad concussion that she's been working through, but she got out pretty lucky. When the ambulance arrived, they were shocked she was the one that was in the car because she should have been coherent. Her car was like smooth. So she got lucky, but she was driving a Jeep. So she was in a bigger SUV, thankfully. Yeah. She just needs to be wrapped up in a bubble wrap and not drive. So now she's Ubering everywhere and I feel safe.
How long ago was that?
Beginning of summer. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, and she just has the worst luck with cars, and I'm like, it just stresses me out so much. So she's gonna save for a year. We're gonna see what her settlement is, and then kind of figure out where her car wise. But her car insurance is $700 a month.
Oh my
And our car payment, the Jeep was $500. And then gas was $200 a week. I'm like, you're saving money by Ubering.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could just Uber forever with how much everything is for you right now, and that would be cheaper. Wow. Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, my son-in-law, I think part of it is, gets distracted.
Ah, okay.
So it's like, I moved here in 2014. And, she's living in at least car.
Uh-huh.
When I say that, I think, well, that hasn't been in 10 years, but it's like, I don't remember the last time I had it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is your daughter a good driver?
Yeah, I mean, knock on wood. He hasn't had an accident.
Good. Driving laws, I'm sure, are trickier over there for them to learn, are they?
Well, yeah, they don't have a car.
Oh.
They have all the public transportation.
Okay. Are they going to get one at all, or?
Yeah.
Okay, see. They have transportation, public.
Yeah.
So they're sad.
All of that is, really, really good.
Yeah.
It just takes, decades.
Yeah.
But like you said, the trains or subways and everything, it's not like here where the buses always running late or something,
Yeah.
It's all, time and reliable.
Yep. Don't have to worry.
I mean, she's kind of fast, she doesn't really drive very long.
Ah, was he like the main driver when they were here?
Well, so she was working from home, so she didn't drive a whole lot,
Uh-huh.
except for when she was doing things, taking the kids around.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't. So Jeremiah grew up in Cody, Wyoming, small town.
That's right.
He doesn't like traffic, and it's like, he doesn't really know what traffic is like.
Poor guy.
Because when I first met him, Melissa was driving in Denver,
Yeah.
and she goes, yeah, Jeremiah doesn't like to drive, because, the traffic
Yeah, he's not used to it.
and stuff like that.
It's a different world.
I mean, Denver has gotten worse, but Denver is not as bad as California.
No, or like Chicago.
Oh yeah, some of the bigger.
Gosh, when I was in New York or Jersey, it was one of those two. I was just baffled.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, I was just like blown out of the water. I'm like, these are crazy.
But, I don't know that Norway produces any vehicles
Right.
that, if you buy a vehicle and you're just 25% tariff on it, it's like,
Gosh. Yeah.
your car all of a sudden is almost $100,000.
Yeah,
right?
not worth it at that point at all.
I was reading the BBC News. Well, my hair was processing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that I sent the article to my daughter, but Norway has. Did you say look up?
Yep. Chin up. Yep.
They has a lot of oil reserves,
Okay.
so it's an oil-rich country. Yeah, I didn't either. So that's why a lot of things, that's why, because my daughter says they have a lot of green space, they have a lot of parks. So there's a lot of resources there.
Yeah, that they have.
Because of, I mean, their country, the budget is not a deficit like
Ours.
Yeah. But when he said, I read another article that I sent her to.
Mhm.
It's funny because I go, how come you found a job in Switzerland? It's centrally located, you can get to other countries easier,
Right.
yada, yada, yada. And then there was an article about Switzerland, how it has two of the most livable cities in the world. And so, and it's safe, kids can walk to school, just all kinds of things.
Yeah, just totally different.
So I said, see, I told you Switzerland would have been better.
Right? Yeah, come on now. Oh. Do you think they'll stay there long term?
I don't know.
It's still so fresh.
Yeah, for my daughter to get a job, it's really hard. You have to be able to speak some Norwegian. I mean, so she's taking an online class. I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know. I mean, she's so used to working. One woman that she did not be a wife of co-workers and her husband. I don't know. She's was a professional, whatever. I don't know what industry.
Yeah.
But waitressing, cause that's all she could get.
Oh,
So I don't know if,
she might just take care of the kiddos.
well, that,
Yeah.
that's not gonna be good for her either, 'cause,
You drive her crazy.
yeah. She has to have interaction with other people, so.
That's how my husband is. So him staying at home this summer, it was now that ski season's coming back, he's getting a little bit of sanity again.
I was looking at the date, and I was like, oh, and I looked over and I saw 34 carbs.
So we'll see, I mean, my daughter had said in 3 to 5 years that she, was kind of a taught, of like, why don't we go to, if we could, 3 to 5 years, kind of the initial conversation, but I don't know where, it ends up.
Well, I mean, to move back, if they didn't have a company moving back, that's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah. So. But, they kept their house in Boulder, and it's all, it's rented.
Are they having anyone watch over it?
Oh, it was rented as soon as my daughter moved out.
Wow.
Yeah. It's somebody he worked with,
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
a younger guy, like in his late 20s,
Uh-huh.
that wanted a house so he could have his dog,
Yeah.
a yard for the dog.
Yep.
And so I think that he probably has some money, but, yeah. And the cross the street neighbor is kind of there as support needed.
That's good.
I told my daughter about the house. The only thing good about this house is your cross the street neighbor.
Yeah. Aren't they pretty close with them? Oh, they were when they weren't there?
So the woman that lives across the street, I never worked with before.
That's what it was, yeah.
And so that's how, that she didn't know that she lived there, but then when they found out, and
It's funny.
she's older.
Yeah.
And she has grown children, but no grandkids,
Okay.
so she loves having the kids, come over.
Yeah.
Mario made cookies with her.
She gets to play grandma.
Yeah, so,
That's fun.
they had a sandbox and they made sure that they got fresh sand for the kids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just things like that.
That's cute.
Punchy kicky bit. And then through the.
So your daughter had a dog,
Yes,
and it went to,
the brother-in-law,
that's right.
All the way into the
because the type of dog is not allowed anywhere, whatever kind
Sorry,
of
it's like,
terrier.
I need to go somewhere. What do I do? So I got in the
Yeah,
shower
so-
and exfoliated.
In fact,
I got a sprung
like Mari's missing home. Melissa said that Mari's crying because she misses the dog.
That
So,
So the death
yeah,
I scrubbed until I hit.
so she needs to work through that. But I think once they start getting their belongings,
Yeah.
and she
She'll
has,
start to feel that again.
yeah, she'll have all her stuffies and,
That's the big thing.
Make
her room her room.
Yeah,
She doesn't have really any comforts
Yeah.
except for mom, dad, and brother.
yeah, and just what limited stuff they brought.
Yeah. Did they just bring enough for like what they could carry on the plane? Or did they pack extra and pay the extras for that?
They paid extra for a couple of extra bags.
Okay.
Big bags, so. But, yeah. So, hopefully, like I said, school starts next week and, she'll start making friends.
And then when you make friends, you start to learn different areas.
But, Koa has discovered the skate parks.
Love it.
And he has a little scooter, it's a 3-wheel scooter.
Yep.
So that's what he's doing, he's not doing a skateboard.
No, but he's just scooting around. That's cute.
But he's watching the bigger boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably pretending he's the bigger boys. It's just
Yeah,
watching
trying to,
them.
mimic
them.
yeah,
Yep.
so.
I know I can say it, and I know I can feel this way,
Well, I'm surprised, you know, I thought it was an achievement that I didn't trim my bangs.
I was too. I'm very, very proud of you. And I'm saving them for last because they're going to be really good to get into.
Okay.
Do you want me to make them shorter than I usually do so they last you a little bit longer?
You know, it's only like, well, this time I actually waited, but typically in the past, it's only been like certain parts.
On the corners where I keep it
Yeah.
longer?
Yeah,
Because you don't want a straight across
No.
thing. Okay.
yeah. But sometimes, you know, like this side seems to get
A little bit longer.
longer faster, I don't know.
All right, close your eyes for me, my dear.
I'm glad it's that, so, you know, you have the freedom and the space to do it.
So, you know, I feel fortunate that even though, you know, when I came here and I mean, you know, when you're working, you're pretty much tied up in your work, right?
Yeah.
That even still, that the people that I've gotten close to, I'm still able to be close with.
Which is,
Yeah.
I've turned into like a second family for you, essentially.
Well,
Yeah.
it is,
That it's not like,
we know
well,
what
'cause
happened.
my daughter's friend said, what's your mom gonna do, what's she gonna do? You know, but
We're not so,
I think they don't realize that we've lived apart in other ways.
Yes.
You know, like when I've worked in different states, where my daughter versus where my daughter was. That, you know, we have, or it's not like,
You've always been,
yeah. So,
It's gonna be like dogs. Like, I know. Why are we, it's nobody cares. He liked it. You are not doing anything. The great class, the great thing. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just throw that in my washing machine. It'll be fine. Well, maybe not been done without her. But. Sister. But I'm not gonna prep for you, but tomorrow I'm going to let you remind you to get all the lab order and to touch one yet.
it just seemed like my hair grew faster this time.
mm-hmm. That's our, like your haircut,
Uh-huh.
it's much shorter. And, like I was cutting into it and I was like, you know, I'm making it shorter, but I feel like her hair grew.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
I mean, that's a good thing, that means you're healthy.
Like, how's it fucking March
Yeah.
40th?
The first time I'll see when somebody's scalp is going to
how did we get there?
their scalp or their hair will be the first one. I'm gonna blow air on your face.
Okay. Because usually it's above my eyebrow or about that, and I thought, well, that's kind of quite a bit.
Right? Oh yeah. It grew.
You know? My friends join each other. Breakups, kids, you know, friendships that go sideways.
Blow off the rest of the hair
Okay.
on you. And then I'm gonna double check your neck with my clippers.
Okay. I can tell.
And good, your glasses are on either.
I know.
You can see without your glasses, that's a good change.
What, no, what, you know,
Oh, your eyes.
what, no, they're not that. I did have a cataract surgery, so they replaced the lens in one eye. So
Oh.
I can definitely see with that eye
Okay.
without my glasses, but,
almost choked on
You know, if I'm looking at something small, I still need my
Need
glasses.
that close-up help.
But, no, but I could tell the cut is different and it's,
Good.
it. Was that-
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a
that-
little bit different. We've done it before, but it's been a long time. All right, look down as much as you can. Perfect.
Maybe I'll have to take it off and go home. Or sleep it. I sleep in my makeup.
Just do one more once over.
I noticed, I'm so proud.
I'm glad you don't, wow.
Yeah, I feel good. Especially with how hot it is right now.
Yeah,
It's inspired by my haircut.
yeah,
And water creeped down your neck as I was washing your hair.
that's okay. I dry, so do my clothes.
Right, especially when you work outside with how warm it is right now.